Welcome to another van tour with myself, Jennie, and my partner, James. We just finished this new build. We're calling it the Boho Chic build, and we're really excited to show you what's going on in here, so come on in. This brand new 2021 Ram ProMaster is a 3500 model, a 159 wheelbase, and has 2 sliding doors in the rear. So we challenged ourselves to create an equally unique, never seen before layout and design while keeping both doors usable. Starting in the kitchen, we designed this water flow slatted feature wall, flowing seamlessly throughout the van all the way to the countertop. On the right, we have this beautiful circular fireclay sink paired with a champagne gold faucet. The faucet gets instant hot water on demand from the tankless water heater. The faucet is also extendable, so it can be easily swiveled around outside for a quick outdoor shower, foot rinse, or dog bath. To the right of the sink on the cabinet, there is a 120-volt power outlet. Like in a house, it powers anything with a plug such as a NutriBullet or laptop charger. Beneath the outlet, there is a double 12-volt USB charging port, good for charging phones, camera batteries, and other like devices. The sink drains into an under-mounted gray water tank, which saves space in the main cabin. An innovative HEPA valve replaces a standard P-trap, which reduces potential odors and chance of water freezing in the pipe. At the back of the cabinet, there is a sealed and vented propane box, which supplies the stovetop. This modern 2-burner propane stovetop not only gives the camper a luxury feel, but is also very efficient by using propane to heat rather than electricity, which can be very hard to power by solar energy. Under the stovetop is a large 87-liter NovaCool fridge with a freezer compartment. Lots of room to store fresh vegetables and produce, and even room in the freezer for frozen berries. The fridge has a locking tab, keeping the door closed while in transit. We designed ample counter space to the left of the stovetop, a space ready for food preparation and chopping fresh veg. Underneath this part of the kitchen is a convertible pop-up shower and toilet stall. The solid bamboo countertop lifts to reveal the shower stall with a Nature's Head composting toilet. The Nature's Head composting toilet is a great eco-friendly option and is popular among van lifers. It doesn't require any water for use and has a fan to ventilate outside, leaving no odors inside. To convert it to the shower, you first remove the toilet from the teak shower mat to create the shower space. Since the van has a calm neutral color palette, we decided to add a bold pattern in the shower stall, which isn't in view at all times. Next, you lift up the shower curtain and place it onto the hooks on the ceiling. We designed this pop-up shower because it gives the privacy and comfort of taking a shower inside the van. However, it closes back down underneath the countertop, which opens the space back up to an open concept layout. We use a vented tankless water heater, so you can take instant and unlimited hot water showers. The faucet converts to the shower head by unscrewing the faucet head and replacing it with the shower attachment. The shower head has a switch, so you can turn it on and off from the shower stall, conserving water if you need. The Webasto air heater is conveniently placed across the shower stall, which can help dry the curtain quickly before storing it away if you're in a cool climate. Directly beside the shower, overhead, is the fantastic fan roof vent. It has 3 speeds and can pull air in for temperature control in the summers, or pull air out when cooking and showering. Utilizing all space is important to us, so we built these handy toe-kick drawers for extra storage. Great for dog stuff, shower things, or even spices. Moving back in the van, we have our signature U-lounge seating area. We enjoy having room to spread out and relax in the van for those rainy days and when the weather turns cold. The cushions are custom made by yours truly, and they are pre-shrunk and complete with zippers, making the machine washable. The lounge is also the dining area and workspace with the addition of this Lagoon swivel table. To install the table, you slide the arm onto the bracket, set it to your preferred height, and then attach the table arm to secure it. The table has multiple joints so we can freely swivel around to customize it to your space It makes it easy to get up and move past each other in a tight space. The table also has a second function, which is to fill in the gap in the U lounge and create a second bed. Since this van has 3 seats in the front, we also wanted to be able to sleep 3 in the back. To assemble the bed, put the Lagoon arm back onto the storing mount and slide the table into the groove. The 2 backrest cushions and the spare piece fills the gap to create the perfect second bed. Great for guests, kids, or just setting it up as a daybed. This area is also our home theater. In this hatch, we built extra storage where we store the projector screen and projector. The screen opens up and sits perfectly against the front wall. It's great for cuddling up, watching some Netflix, especially if you're a full-timer. On both sides of the van, we have these sleek, custom upper cabinets with tons of storage. They have hardware that conveniently hold them up when they're in use, and also latches to keep things safe while in motion. For pulls, we paired these beautiful gold faux leaf handles that complement the soft beige and rose tone of the cabinets. On each end of the cabinets, we designed these cute open shelves with fences to hold plants or whatever you want to display. We like adding in these details to really make it feel homey. Inside this one, we have a few controls. First, the inverter, which allows 12-volt power from the sun to be inverted to 120-volt power for the outlets. Secondly, the display for the tankless hot water heater. And lastly, the water pump switch for if you ever run out of water, all conveniently placed up front in the main cabin. On the other side of the wall is the switch for the main puck lights in the ceiling and some sleek LEDs lining the upper cabinets. Down on the bench is the control for the bench LEDs. All of the lights in the van are dimmable by touch and holding. In the evenings, we like to have only the strip lights on, which creates such a calming and relaxing vibe to hang out in. Above the LED switch is the control for the Webasto Airtop STC air heater. The heater produces hot, dry air and vents outside so it is completely safe for indoor use. It uses the gasoline of the vehicle to power itself, and it is super efficient and strong. With the combination of spray foam insulation and this air heater, this van is equipped for 4-season living, even in Canada. The heater is located in this bench, but is sectioned off so you can still use this huge trunk storage space for your belongings. The other side of the bench houses the Girard tankless water heater, but we've sectioned off a smaller storage box so you can still utilize that space, while keeping the heater accessible for any maintenance that's required. In the middle are 2 large and deep drawers for more storage and organization. On all of our doors and cabinets, we have these latches that keep everything closed while in transit. In the back of the van, we have a queen bed. We designed it widthways to best utilize the living space up front. ProMasters are really nice and wide, so that helps out a lot. We designed the windows to be level with the mattress, so they act as a natural head and foot extension, giving the bed a length of 6'5" window to window and 6'1" wall to wall just outside the window frame. The bunk windows open, which allows for some nice airflow, and have bug screens so you can leave them open through the nighttime. One of our favorite features that we always try to include is a skylight. It lets in so much extra light and allows you to stargaze at night from bed. We installed a skylight in one of our first vans, and one evening while lying on the bed and admiring the stars, we came up with the name that you know us as now, Moonlight Campers. The skylight opens up for more airflow and has 3 open settings. It also has a bug screen or full shade for those early mornings. The shade is reflected on the back so it reflects sun and keeps the van from heating up in the summer. Around the back of the van in the garage is more storage for gear and bulky items. There is a light so you can easily load and unload gear and whatever belongings you have in the evenings. There are 3 100-watt Renogy solar panels on the top of the van which feed solar energy into the MPPT controller. As a backup to the 300-watt solar system, you can also plug it into shore power and charge the batteries directly. At the back is a sealed and vented propane locker, which houses a 20-pound propane tank, which can be easily swapped on any exchange program. On the wall, we have a switch for the water tank heating pads, which help keep the gray and freshwater tanks warm in freezing temperatures. Beside it is the water level sensor, which displays the level for the fresh and gray water tanks. We designed this van to have the gray water tank mounted underneath the van, which leaves the cabin and garage area with more usable space. It empties by this drain handle, and a sewer hose kit is also provided. On the outside of the van, we have a water fill port. Having it on the outside is great for splashes and any accidental overfills. It also locks so no one can access your water source. We added 2 rear windows and 1 sliding door window to give this van a homey feel and to add extra light. On top of the van is our very first custom aluminum roof rack. Not only is this great for extra storage for tule boxes, kayaks, or whatever gear you have, but it also allowed us to eliminate screw holes for the solar panels, reducing the chance of having any leaks. We also built this beautiful rooftop deck. There is something truly magical about being up on the rooftop with some good company and some Pringles. Alrighty, well that concludes our van tour. Thank you so much for watching. This van is for sale, so if you're interested, click on the link below and contact us there. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. You can follow along the rest of our building adventures and van tours. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.